Hello once again to all the good people that enjoy my content on fit vegan lifestyle. In this episode, as promised in the previous episode about 10 huge benefits of consuming fiber for your health, please see the link below. We will talk about how much fiber one should eat and how I get to the upper limit of it with my meals. Fiber probably is one of the most overlooked factors for great health, and it comes exclusively from vegan sources. There is no fiber in meat, dairy, or eggs. Before we go more in the topic, as announced in the previous full episode, if you appreciate the content I make on this and various other topics related to why and how to be fit vegans, you might want to get my book on my 10 plus years on being a fit vegan. Over the course of 143 pages, you will find in a written form information on this and various other topics related to why and how to be fit vegans. The book is already available in ebook, audiobook, if you prefer, or paperback formats. Please see the links in the description. If you look at my case, my usual meal contains 15 25 grams of fiber. So on an average day, I am having close to 70 grams of fiber. That is more than enough. You can see varying information on how much fiber is recommended to have daily, mostly from 25 to 35 grams, with the upper limit being around 70 grams. But again, that varies. And there seems to be no consensus. Some organizations recommend 14 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories. If you eat too much fiber, which is very rare, as for example, 90% of Americans don't even reach the daily recommended intake of fiber of 25 grams for women and 38 grams for men. You may experience bloating, gas, constipation, abdominal discomfort, pain, and some other less common symptoms. On the other hand, if you don't eat enough fiber, which is the case of 90% of Americans, for example, then you are exposed to health risks, such as starting from feeling fatigued, foggy, and feeling frustrated, ending with such serious things like constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, diverticulitis, heart disease, and some cancers, including bowel. So, as previously discussed, it is not clear scientifically how much fiber is too much. You probably have to see yourself whether you experience these previously mentioned symptoms once you are on a high fiber diet. What is clear is the great amount of beneficial effects of a fiber-rich diet, which I went through in my previous episode, and the possible very serious health risks you are exposed to if you don't eat enough fiber. So it is much better to possibly have a bit too much fiber than a bit too less. Like most of you, I am having 3 proper meals each day, plus some quite light snack before workout, or pea protein powder, still containing around 30 grams of protein For example, a sandwich with seitan, as discussed in one of my videos before. I will include a link to it below. This gives me usually around 100 to 150 grams of protein per day. Important to remember that around 35 grams of protein per meal is the maximum your body can absorb per meal. So coming back to the fiber topic, you are probably wondering what I eat to get so much fiber. For example, for breakfast, I eat various things. Currently, I start with oatmeal mixed with sliced apple and quite a lot of cinnamon. 75 grams of oatmeal gives me 7.5 grams of fiber. An apple gives around 5 grams of fiber. Remember, just like pretty much all the fiber-rich meals, oatmeal makes you feel very saturated for a long time, to the point that for me, when I am already frustrated that after 6 to 7 hours, I am still not feeling that hungry, but want to eat another meal to get my protein. But it is really great for those who want to eat less or lose weight. Important to note again that there is a daily limit on how much cinnamon should be consumed per one day. Studies show that 1 to 6 grams or around 1 teaspoon per day should be fine. To get my necessary protein, I make a light sandwich that is full of protein. For example, I have a wheat-based seitan containing 20 grams of protein, but pretty much no fiber, with bread. It has 4 to 5 grams of protein and 2.5 grams of fiber per slice. That is each for each fiber and for protein. So a sandwich gives me 5 more grams of fiber. Instead of seitan, you can use other products like tofu, which has 2 grams of fiber per 100 grams. So a bit more than seitan. In addition, with all my meals, I eat a bit of pumpkin seeds, on average 1 tablespoon with every meal, which is around 10 grams, containing around 1 gram of fiber. I also don't forget about ending my meals with something sweet. For example, an oat cookie. That is another 1 gram of fiber. Well, you can find ones that have 5. And to be honest, also lately I don't consume any sugar pretty much. So here you have it. You see how in this example I get 20 grams of fiber for my breakfast. For lunch, I mix a large bowl of salad with some type of legumes like pre-cooked beans or chickpeas. In 200 grams of them, I have already 15 grams of fiber. If I add 50 grams of pasta, that adds another 2 grams of fiber. 250 grams of fiber adds another 5 grams. 200 grams of salad and adds another 5 grams of fiber. A tablespoon of pumpkin seeds is 1 more gram of protein. Pre-cooked beans and chickpeas contain a bit less protein. So to reach my goal of at least 35 grams of protein per meal, I just make a sandwich that would have 10 to 15 grams of protein. And doing so, I add another 5 grams of fiber. To celebrate life, or I used to at least, finished off with something sweet. I had a few oat cookies that would add another 3 grams of fiber, but I told you there are more cookies that have more grams of fiber. So in total, you can see that I had for my lunch 31 grams of fiber. For dinner, I have some lighter legumes and beans or chickpeas, namely lentils. The ones I eat contain 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, and that gives me 10 grams of fiber. I add some 50 grams of rice, but it has no fiber. You can add quinoa as well. 250 grams of salad adds another 5 grams of fiber. A tablespoon of pumpkin seeds is 1 more gram of proteins. And then to finish off my day, or at least I used to, I didn't forget about something sweet. In my experience, that was adding 1 more gram of fiber. So you can see once more how 17 grams of fiber have been reached if I eat my full regular meal. So here you saw how I had 69 grams of fiber that were reached in just one day with 3 meals. As my experience over the years shows, just like with protein, there are a lot of healthy ways to reach plenty of fiber for your health. This was just an example of my current fiber-rich vegan meals. They change over the time. They don't change in their value. So thank you very much again for listening this far. This is all I had for you in this episode. And now you know how much fiber to consume and how to get it with my example. Before you go, as announced in the previous episode, the previous full episode, something other new that you might be interested. I have launched the Vegan Fit Revolution app, which can help you reach your fitness goals, workouts, nutrition, including to each Ayurveda people type, and many other things available there. Check it out. Go on the Play Store or Apple Store to download it and check it for yourself. As always, please share this video with people that might benefit from this knowledge. Don't forget to follow and subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, as well as LinkedIn and Facebook, or in your preferred podcast app if you are listening to this. So, other people through the algorithm can also find out about the advantages of being a vegan. If you think some help might be very useful to become a fit vegan, there's also an opportunity to be coached by me. Please see on my website, veganfitrevolution.com, the various options available for you, if not already, to also become a fit, healthy vegan who cares about animals and environment, not only in words, but also in actions. We will create a plan of nutrition and workouts that will help you reach your goals. Either it is to lose weight or gain muscle. Please see the link for more information and my website in the description. That is all for today. See you in the next episodes. All the best.